said, okay, well, if antibiotics do this, what happens if we move in the opposite direction and basically restore the microbiome with a fecal transplant?
What's a fecal transplant?
So fecal transplant is where you take a healthy person's poop and you transfer it into the person who's sick.
And where are they administering it?
The way that I've always done the fecal transplant, because I've done many throughout my career, is during a colonoscopy. So if in theory,
What's a colonoscopy?
Yeah, so a colonoscopy is a medical procedure where typically you would be asleep. And while you're asleep, I take a long flexible tube that is about the size of my index finger, and I can pass that with control all the way through the entirety of your large intestine, which is about 5 or 6 feet long. And I can actually dip into the last part of the small intestine, which we call the terminal ileum, which is down here in the right lower part of the abdomen. You're administering the fecal transplant because they have this vicious infection called C. diff. And again, this infection can be life-threatening. And you're administering the fecal transplant because the antibiotics are not working. So you need an alternative where the idea and goal is to restore balance within the gut ecosystem.
Yeah, you're putting good bacteria in, not taking bad bacteria.
Yeah.
Not taking all bacteria out, I guess.
And when this happens, you're actually all at once reinstalling potentially hundreds of species in balance in the right amounts. So it's like an entire ecosystem transplant. It would be like us being like, okay, here's this forest that's not doing well. We're going to take the Amazon and we're going to transplant it into the space. And now that we have all these animals that do well in this space, the forest is lush and it's vibrant again.